anyone else on the line tonight that has not had a chance to introduce yourself, go ahead and state your name. Let us know tonight where you're chiming in from, please. Hey. Kawanda Carter live in ATL. Yes, Kawanda Carter from the ATL. Welcome, welcome, welcome. Sid, thank you so much for joining us. You're chiming in again from Girl Hold My Hand Intensive. So welcome, welcome, welcome. I am chiming in tonight from Montgomery, Alabama. It is my husband's birthday weekend, and we'll be back early in the morning. So welcome, welcome, welcome. Do I have anyone else on this? Martha from Stamford, Connecticut. All right, Sis, National Director Yvette Martha from Stamford, Connecticut. Welcome, 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 Sis, to our Tia from King and Queen, Virginia. All right, Tia from King and Queen, Virginia. Welcome, welcome, welcome. I love it, guys, because, again, tonight is Saturday night. It is 10 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. You could have been doing anything with your time tonight. Again, guys, if you have access to social media, I want you to jump on over to Facebook. Our presenter tonight, she will be Facebook Live. I believe she's already Facebook Live, and that's none other than Tijuana Frank. Her name is spelled T as in Tom, EWONIA. So I want you to jump on over to Facebook Live. But before I get on over to Facebook, I'm sorry, before we actually bring her on, I want to know, do I have anyone else that has not had a chance to introduce yourself? Go ahead and state your name, please. Where you're chiming in from tonight.
All participants are muted, and they can unmute themselves. All participants are muted.
All right, guys. Well, again, my name is Sonia Atchison, guys, chiming from the ATL, but chiming in tonight from Montgomery, Alabama. I like to say welcome, welcome, welcome. Welcome to everybody that's listening to the tone of my voice. I like to say welcome to everybody that may be on Facebook Live, because if you are new to this call, I definitely like to say welcome to you. Guys, again, I'm very, very honored to be on this platform tonight as your host. I am not your presenter. But guys, again, we are doing a global impact. That is what this call is about, guys. Global impact, where we are going to impact 100,000 families. That's right. Help 100,000 families earn an additional extra $1,000 a week. That's an extra $48,000 per year. Well, guys, let me just give honor where honor is due. Let me introduce our amazing presenter tonight. I know she is super, super fired up. Guys, listen, she was a divorced mother of four. She has 4 children. She actually was looking for a way to not return. She was not looking to return back to corporate America. So you know what she did? She found out how she could become a stay-at-home mom. And you know what she did? She made a multiple 6-figure income. She is a documented multiple 6-figure income earner. And this company that you're going to hear about tonight, which is Total Life Changes, we like to use the acronym TLC. Guys, listen, she is an executive director in our company. Again, a documented multiple 6-figure income earner, did it all from the comfort of her home. So I'm going to get out the way of greatness, guys, because I cannot wait to hear her have a conversation with us tonight about this global impact. And I'm talking about none other than my sis, my friend, my business partner. I just saw her just last weekend in Houston, Texas, and that is Executive Director Tijuana Frank. Sis, have you made it to the back line with us tonight?
I have. Can you hear me on the line as well as on live?
I certainly can. Go ahead and take it away. Thank you.
Okay, well, thank you so much, Sonia, for that great introduction. So, again, she just told you guys, we just came back from Houston. We just had a wonderful conference there. I mean, we got nuggets from people within our company, and we also got some phenomenal training from Eric, the hip hop preacher. I mean, that telling you, ET was the bomb. I mean, and so what I want to do today is share with you my story, how I have grown my business in this company, and tell you about why this company is wonderful, and it's a company where everyone can be at home. So tonight, as she said, we are pushing our global Impact Initiative. This is where our company is coming together. Everyone, all leaders, everyone is coming together, and we're all pushing one initiative, which is great for our company, which is great for our business. So again, what we're trying to do with that global impact movement is we're going to help 100,000 families earn at least an extra $1,000 per week. Again, put that in perspective. We're going to help 100,000 families earn an extra $1,000 per week. So when you think about it, they're saying that the average household home is making around 20-something thousand a year. And we're saying that we're going to help you make an extra $1,000 a week. That means that we're going to help you make an extra over $40,000 a year. So think about that. So what I want to do is share with you kind of my story, my venture, to show you that this can be done by anyone. So I am a divorced mother of 4. And my oldest is in college. My baby is 6 years old. So my background is computer science. I've worked in corporate America for years. And once I was divorcing, my whole mindset was thinking different. I was thinking about, how do I do things in a way where I cannot have to punch the clock? I didn't want to put her in daycare. My baby was brand new, and I didn't want to put her in daycare. My oldest 3 children all went through daycare, and I was just like, wouldn't it be great to make the same type of money, if not more? Wouldn't it be great to be able to keep her home, for her not to get sick from being around the other kids in the daycare and all that kind of stuff? And wouldn't it be great for me to build a wealth, something that can leave my children behind, so I can show them that mom can do things on her own and build just a great foundation? So with that, I was looking for an opportunity. I played around with network marketing before, never full time, played around with it, and I took a leap of faith. So basically, my leap of faith was I took a leave of absence from work, and I gave myself a window to basically figure it out. So I was like, I'm taking this leave of absence from work. I didn't want to just completely throw away my job if it didn't work, but I stepped out on faith, and I was determined to not return back to corporate America. And so within 3 months of working network marketing full time, I had figured it out, and I was determined to never return back to work. And so with this amazing company, Total Life Changes, my daughter, again, has never seen daycare. I am a documented multiple 6-figure earner with this company. And guess what? I'm at home. I don't miss any of the games. I get to go on the field trips with her, things that I wasn't able to do with my other 3. So the thing about it was, I bought back my time. Like, when you think about it, no matter how much we make at a 9-to-5 job or a salary job, we can't exchange those hours for dollars. We can't. We can't. And so for me, this was big, and it really played a big part of my life when almost 3 years ago, actually next month, my father, who was working, and him and my mother lived together. They took care of each other. She's a teacher, and my father had a heart attack out of the blue. No signs, anything, just a heart attack. And so he was on a respirator for a month and a half, had to have a quadruple heart bypass, and due to being unconscious for so long, he suffered brain damage. So he has short-term memory loss. Once all of that happened, basically someone had to be with my dad for 24 hours a day. He can't be by himself. So it was nice to know that, thanks to this opportunity, that I was able to be the person to say, I can take care of Dad. I can take care of the bills. So, it was nice. I was able to move my parents in with me, and help out, take care of my dad. Like I said, it's been 3 years. If I worked a 9-to-5 job, this would have been so much more complicated because we would have had to figure out, does he have to go into a nursing home? Who's going to quit their job? How are we going to do things? And we didn't have to figure that out. So this opportunity has been huge for me. This opportunity has been great. So now what I want to do, I kind of just touched on who I am, what I've done, but I want to tell you guys about this opportunity, why the time is now. Like the time for TLC is now, and it's because of the fact that we are doing things on such a massive scale right now, and it's global. We here, our whole agenda is global impact. So we want you to win, no matter where you are, no matter if you're married, divorced, a single mom or not. I tell you my stories as single mom so that you can do it. I meet women all the time who's like, well, I don't have the time or I don't have the center. My girls, my daughters, my son is in college. My daughters truly embrace TLC. They know the business. They, and they're young, but what I'm teaching them is that, yeah, I want them to be educated. I do. But what I want them to see is that I have been able to obtain more money working for myself through this opportunity than I did or would have been able to do with my degree. So with that, we're going to talk a little bit more about this opportunity. I don't want to keep you on all night. I want to get into why this business is great, why this opportunity, our products. Tell you about Total Life Changes in this case you've never heard of it. So Total Life Changes is a phenomenal natural health and wellness company that's headquartered right here in my backyard, which is Michigan. So we actually just had a great meeting up at corporate with people in this business on 50 billion teams, all in this market, to come together and make sure we're all on the same page. And guess what? It's a Saturday. Guess what? John LeCarre, our CEO, was there. That's what's different here. I've been in different companies. I've experienced different things. I don't know how many people have experienced the COO calling you on the phone and like, hey, can we get this meeting together, and sit there and do the meeting with you on a Saturday when nobody else, is really in that office except for the front desk staff who's getting people products. But he's there. He's going through the trenches with us. So this company is great. It's phenomenal. I'm going to get into our compensation plan. We have a great compensation plan over here where we get paid, guess what? 5 different ways. The greatest thing about this is that it's 5 different ways. So people don't have to get caught up in, well, I don't know how to do this, I don't know how to do that. Guess what? We have 5 different ways to get paid. You can work all 5 different ways, or you can work one of those ways, but we have money for you over here, and we have ways for you to do it over here in your own time. So we have broke this down to a system for you. And with this system, we're going to work it into our compensation plan. So the first thing about our compensation plan I want to talk about is my favorite way to get paid, which is retail. So retail for me is king. And the reason why I say retail is king, and I want people to know about retail, because guess what? I meet people all the time who say, I don't want to do a network marketing business because I don't know how to recruit. But guess what? With retail, you don't need to know how to recruit. Retail is about you selling your product. Guess what? Over here at Total Life Changes, we get a free website. I said free. It's free every month. All you have to do is lead people to your website, and guess what? They buy. The company sends you your compensation. Why? Because we get paid 50% off of the volume, off of every single product we sell. Again, I said 50% off of the volume that we sell. That's huge, because I've been in companies where people make 10%, 20%. They try to tell you can make it up any other way and all that kind of stuff. Think about 50%. Think about online. You may not even have that product in stock, but who cares? Because guess what? If they go to your website and order that product, our phenomenal company is going to ship that product from our warehouse, not your house, from our warehouse, send it to that customer for you, and still pay you. You can't beat that, right? But guess what? Imagine a world where we also have the product on hand, which I love inventory. You know why? Because with inventory, I control my market. With inventory, with our phenomenal products, I control my market. So guess what? Now, instead of having a person buy 5 packs of tea online for that one price, because maybe they don't want to go online, that's fine. But guess what? If you're buying from me on hand, you're going to pay $15 for this 1 pack of tea. You can go online and order it and get it for the group price, but guess what? You get it on hand from me, you're going to pay $15 for this 1 pack of tea. Guess what's great about this? We have a formula in place where now you can sell 15 bags of tea a day to get you on track for earning that $1,000 a week. Because I know when people hear that $1,000 a week, you're wondering, how do we get that $1,000? Oh, they just pulling that number out the sky. No. It's numbers. It's based on numbers. So this tea was our bread and butter. When I came into this company, somebody gave me 1. They said, use it. I used that product. Guess what happened the next day? I went to the bathroom. I knew then I had a moneymaker, and all I wanted was tea. I was like, give me this product. All I need to do is give it to people. They will go to the bathroom. They will be happy. They will lose weight. And we're in business. So now think about this. If you sell 15 bags of this a day, and some people might say, oh, 15 bags is a lot. No, it's not. Because your average person is going to want to buy at least a month's supply of this tea. They're going to want to buy at least 4 bags of the tea. Your average person. So we're only talking about selling 15 bags. Yeah, you're going to have people who want to only buy 1 or 2 bags, but your average person is going to want a month's supply. So to sell 15 bags a day is not a lot. So now if you sell those 15 bags a day, now you have money to put in your pocket. Because think about it, if you sell this on hand, that money's all in cash, Cash App, PayPal, name it, however you want it. But you have it right then. You're not waiting for the company to kick you back that compensation. You have it in cash on hand. So now you have money to put in your pocket. You have money to reinvest. So now with that, you're going to be able to see that just from this alone, you will be able to earn $750 minimum a week. If you're thinking about the whole system of 15 bags a day for the week. And I'm not saying that, oh, you start to do 15 bags a day and you're definitely going to sell 15 bags a day every single day. But guess what? If you make it your goal to attempt to sell those 15 bags a day, you're going to hit it on some days. And it's imagine even if you fell short. But think about the difference in your bank account. Think about the difference in the money on hand that you will be able to obtain. So think about my 15 system, though. You got 17 from here. That's just retail. That's just if you're selling it for 15. There are people who sell it for more than that. There's going to be people who are overachievers. We're going to sell more than 15 bags a day. You selling more than 15 bags a day, just from retail alone, basic retail, you will earn that $1,000. Think about it. We don't only just have the tea, though. We have other products. Chaga, we have HSN, we have NRG, NutriBurst. Now, these 2 right now are my favorite on top of the tea. Why? Because NRG is going to help me get energy, and it's going to also help me burn calories. A lot of people think that energy is only an energy supplement. It is not. It is also a product that will help you burn calories. That's huge because now you open it up to a whole nother market. NutriBurst. Guess what? This NutriBurst right here, my entire family takes it down to the 6-year-old. 1 capsule a day is going to give your body nutrients you could never imagine. And remember, this is liquid. So while a person over there is consuming their multivitamin in the capsule version, they're only absorbing around 30-something% of that. We have it in liquid. With us absorbing this in liquid form, we are actually going to absorb 90% of our vitamin intake. Guys, it's a game changer. We have products on top of products. I want you guys to understand this. So with retail, again, you're able to set your mind on, wow, I can easily make $750 a week just by thinking about the basic concept of, we're going to keep it simple. One product, 15 times. We just had to use 15 different people, just 15 bags of this a day. So now we're going to move on. And I'm going to take you to our second way we get paid, which is Fast Start. Now, Fast Start is big for me over here because I've been in companies and your Fast Start bonus is only for your first 20 days, your first 30 days. But guess what? Over here, Fast Start is through your lifetime with the company. So every time you introduce someone to the company, every time you bring in that new IBO and get them signed up, as a thank you from the company, they're going to pay you 50% of that person's startup. So I need you to wrap your head around this. So I sign up Keisha. Guess what? Keisha orders her NutriBurst and she orders her 5-pack of tea, right? So the company is going to say, hey, Tawana, you sign Keisha up. We're going to compensate you. This money won't come from Keisha. It's not going to affect her money at all. They're going to pay me 50% on that volume that Keisha just ordered. And guess what? That's for every person like her that I sign up through my lifetime with the company. You can't beat that. You won't find that anywhere else because a lot of companies take care of that out. And after that first couple of months or that first 30 days, I've been in this business 3 years. I still get Fast Start. So I want you guys to start wrapping your head around that. So think about, now I told you how to make $750 really quick on retail. So now think about if I signed up a couple of people in that week. I'm going to get 50% off of what they order on top of that. So now think about this. Just those two ways alone, again, we can be way over that $1,000. I just need you guys to believe it and imagine it and see it because I'm keeping it as simple as possible. We're not talking about being sophisticated with it. We're not talking about, oh, I'm not a salesperson. Drink my tea. Go to the bathroom. You're going to lose weight. It's just that simple. Oh, you have stomach issues? Drink my tea. It's going to help you flush your body and you're going to feel better. So now I'm going to take you on to our third way of getting paid. Now, our third way is our binary system. Our company has a binary system where everyone who comes in as an IBO, an independent business owner, you have a left leg and a right leg. Now, every time the company pays us out, which again, we get paid over here weekly, we also get paid anywhere from 10% on up to out of your binary. Now, remember though, with our binary, we're going to get paid off of some people call it your weak leg, some people call it your working leg, but we're going to get paid off of that lesser leg of volume. So I'm going to paint you a visual. On this leg right here, I have 1,000 points, right? On this leg right here, I have 500 points when the week finishes out. So 1,500. The company is going to pay me that 10% on up off of this leg because this is the weaker leg. Now, some people might say, oh, well, that means you're only going to make $50 off of that. But remember, that's off of all the volume. So a new person come in may have 50 points. They're 50 that they're getting paid. But think about if your organization, as you build, as you continue to grow, let's say if this is 10,000 points over here. What if this is 9,000 points over here? You're getting paid that 10% on up off of that 9,000 points. And remember, guys, this is not our only way of getting paid. I just told you 2 different ways that we're getting 50% already over there. So now add this on top of that. This becomes powerful. Again, I've taken you over, and the way that I'm telling you to work it, you're already over that 1,000 a week. It's powerful. It's great. This is why you want to make sure that you understand all the different ways to get paid. Now, you may only choose to work your system one way to get paid. You may only want to work it retail. That's fine. But what I'm just trying to show you is all the different ways you get paid. To give you those options. You want options. You want to make sure your people have options. But guess what? Because while we're talking about $1,000 a week, I know what some people on here like, girl, but that's the thing you're talking about. Or if I do this and do that, and I can multiply this and do that, I can do 5,000 a week. And that's what I'm talking about. I want you to see from the person who can only see and think about that 1,000 to that person who can see, girl, I can see 5,000, 10,000 a week. Because in this company, we have multiple millionaires in this company. Again, we have multiple millionaires. It's not one, it's not the 2 millionaires. We have multiple millionaires. So I want you guys to see the big picture. But I'm not done. That's only 3 different ways to get paid. Remember, I said we have 5. So here we go on that 4th way, which is a way that I love because I like building a team as much as I love retailing, is check match. Now, check match is, again, something that was new to me over here and how long we got to keep it. I've been in companies, we get those great check matches in the first month or those first 3 months. Over here in Total Life Changes, we get check match our lifetime through the company. So how does this check match work? Well, guess what? I'm binary qualified. I'm an executive director with the company. You don't have to be an executive, but what I want you to do is get the picture or wrap your head around it. Once you reach the level of director in this company, just a regular director in this company, the company starts to pay you check match. And how much do we get in check match? Here we go again, 50% check match off of every single person that we personally sponsored in this business off of their binary rate for the week. Think about that. So I have a person that's on my team that's going to get paid $500 this week out of the binary because I brought her in. I personally sponsored that person, and guess what? The company is giving me $250. They're giving me $250. She's going to get her $500. My money's not coming from her, it's coming from the company. $250. But guess what's bigger than that? I'm going to get that $250 from that 50% from every single person in the company that I brought in that is getting paid out of the binary. They can go from one person to I can have hundreds, thousands. Wrap your head around that. 50% of what they're getting paid out for the week out of the binary, just because I sponsored them. And see, you think that's it though, but that's not. The thing that's going to take this a little bit further and to get you guys really excited, which gets me excited, is guess what? My personal sponsor people, guess what? They brought in some people too, because they want check match too. And guess what? Now the company is going to pay me 10% up to another 50% off of the people they even brought in. So think about an organization where you can have 100 people in there. Now, everybody that you personally touched, now I'm getting 50% off of those people, right? You're getting 50%. But now think about those people that you might not even know and never get a chance to touch because they brought them in. They personally sponsored them. Now you're going to get to pay another 10% on up off of that. It's huge. It is huge. You have to sit there and you have to get your head wrapped around this. This thing is wonderful. This $1,000 is very doable. It's very visual. You can see it. Just think about it. Put out your plan tonight. Start getting this ready. Because guess what? You thought I was done. I didn't talk about the 5th way we get paid, right? The 5th way we get paid in this company is that once you reach the level of national director, the company pays you a wonderful lifetime bonus. What I think is great about the lifetime bonus, I've been in companies where I've earned free cars. I've been in companies where they offer the mortgage bonus, and I've, that. But could you imagine a company that says, you know what, we're not going to dictate how you spend this special bonus. We're going to just give you $1,500 a month, and you take that $1,500, and guess what? You spend it on what you want to spend on. If you want to go buy a car, go buy a car. If you want to go put it in your mortgage, do whatever you want to do with it, but it's yours. So think about all those other different ways I talked about getting paid. 3 of them gave you 50%. Add in the binary. Not add in the lifestyle bonus. Guys, this $1,000 is very doable. And our leaders are committed. Our company is committed to doing this. This 100,000 families is huge. And we are serious about it. And all you have to do is say yes. All you have to do is to message, call, DM, whatever, the person who invited you on this call tonight, and say, hey, you know what? I'm ready. Hey, you know what? I got some more questions. Hey, guess what? I need this. Because there's a lot of people out there who need this. There's a lot of people out whose lives would change with just $250 a week in extra. So just imagine an extra $1,000 a week plus. One thing that I learned and from working in the industry in corporate America, and I've played with that mindset of, can I go back to corporate America? I can't. You know why? He said it best. I am not employable anymore. I dictate my schedule. I have not worked for someone else. December will make 7 years. I can't even imagine not having my day as my day. My kids want to go on, we go on vacation. We do what we want to do. I have my time, but guess what? I can still pay the bills. My daughter, my 15-year-old, is going out of the country again. She's out of the country more than mom. I'm able to help my children live lives that I couldn't have done by just staying in the office and getting my regular check. And it wasn't a bad check. Remember, I used to be a computer scientist, so I wasn't broke, but I couldn't give them this type of life. And I'm not stopping. The same things that I'm teaching you guys or telling you about are the same things that I'm doing myself. So I always challenge myself. So when I see a challenge, I'm trying to up my game. I want to do more. And I'm just telling you guys that it's possible over here. We have leadership from everywhere. We're in all around the world. We're willing to help you. Reach out to the person who invited you on a call. And don't forget, we have great training. We just left Houston, right? Houston was on fire. It was on fire. Great training and everything. But guess what? We're in the DR in 2 weeks. Dominican Republic, for you all who don't, you want to say DR. But guess what? Our company isn't stopping there. We are in Miami in November for another back to basics training. You got to get there. You got to get to some of these trainings because they will give you that motivation that you didn't have when you got there. You're going to get that training that maybe you just missed. And just to be in the environment and in the space of just people who are full of energy, people who have just knowledge that you just don't have or haven't obtained yet. Just to be in that energy, I'm saying you have to get there. And so with that, even after Miami, the company's not done in a year. We are going to be in December in New York. So guys, you got 3 more events that are coming up. You can get to, or if you have not joined yet, get in and get to one of these events. I'm telling you, they are life-changing. What we're doing is going to be big. We want you guys to come with us, but we're going to go anyway. You know, you're going to keep this train going. So I hope you guys got some nuggets that you needed. I hope that you were able to walk away with some great ideas to put in your head about your business and what you can be doing and what you need to be doing. And know that it's just possible to walk away from the corporate jobs. I think almost all of us who've done these trainings have talked about that. Like, yeah, we may have started off there, but we've been able to walk away, or at least part of the way. But you want to just imagine it. Just imagine how different your life could be if you completely controlled your life, your schedule, and your health. I mean, the thing about this, keep remembering, we're not just selling products, we're using them. We're changing our health so that we can be around longer for our children and our families. And I just want to say Thank you guys tonight for coming on. I'm going to bring that wonderful Sonia to the call because Sonia and her husband Jay are a great team. They are doing big things. They are now even have a team in South Africa. Sonia, can you come back to the call and just tell them a little bit about you as we close out the night, please? Sonia, are you there? I know she's out of town. So give her a minute. Maybe she's gone. Okay, so Sonia might not be with us any longer because I forgot she's out of town. It's her husband's birthday weekend. So, but you know what, you guys, I hope you had a great time listening to the business. I hope you wrote down some notes. Again, get back to the person who invited you on. Join us, please. Have a great night. Remember, global impact, 100,000 families. Will you be one? Or are you going to get left behind? It's just you make a decision. Have a great night.